When I look out the window, I can literally see non-stop traffic. I see buses racing by, I see taxis racing by, I see people racing by on their bikes, I see people walking down the street in a mad rush, texting, talking, eating a bagel in a city that is just, will beat you down pretty thoroughly if we don't take time out to look after our own spiritual life. My name is Gadadhar Pandit Das, and I work as a religious life advisor or chaplain at Columbia University, New York University, and also as the interfaith chaplain at Union Theological Seminary. My role as a chaplain means that I'm there for the community, specifically the students, but also faculty and staff, to be able to talk to them about whatever is happening in their life in general. The main turning point in my life took place in 1993 when my parents lost their very lucrative jewelry business. The factory burnt down and we lost our multi-million-dollar business, our very lavish house, all our property and cars, and we found ourselves moving to East Europe, to Bulgaria, to start a new life. And I was trying to figure out why all of this had happened, spiritually, philosophically. That was the time that I first started to open up the Bhagavad Gita, which is considered to be one of the main spiritual texts of India, to look for answers. I was looking for answers. I wanted relief from suffering. Agama paino nityas tam stitikshvashva bharata. O son of Kunti. So I went to a monastery in India, in Mumbai, India. The idea was to spend just 1 month and come back and continue with life as usual. There was no plan to become a monk, zero. And I went there, and 1 month turned to 2 months, to 3. I spent 6 months there. Making Hinduism relevant has been one of my biggest tasks for myself. I feel that Hinduism is probably the most foreign religion to the Western mind. One way that I did it is, and I have been doing it, is through, especially at Columbia, through vegetarian cooking classes. So I thought instead of preaching to people about vegetarianism, which make people feel guilty about their food choices, I thought, why not just teach them how to cook a very tasty vegetarian meal? What I have been doing is using popular Hollywood movies, for example, as The Matrix. Just the idea of Morpheus being a teacher for Neo. It's like Krishna being the teacher for Arjuna. I don't have any regrets. Have I thought about marriage? Yes. I think as a human being, as a man, I think it's natural to think about that. But I like what I do. I really enjoy what I'm doing so much that I'm not sure if I'm ready to give this up, to pursue that. I can see that could be a wonderful environment. I'm open to that, but at this point I'm not ready to make that transition. When I go to bed at night, I feel happy that I helped some people that day. And that when I ultimately lay down for the final sleep, that I can feel fulfilled in my heart that I spent this life trying to uplift people spiritually.